I think that it's okay to bend rules, but certainly not to break them.
Yes. I think sometimes it's good to break the rules, don't you think? Like, just push it a little bit.
Right, I'm asking you.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, sometimes I have, actually, yeah.
Now, I want you to describe the colour yellow as to someone that was blind.
I'd say, obviously, you can see black because you're blind, but yellow is a lighter version of black. Maybe that's not the best description.
Sunny, bright, vibrant, and...
Come on, you picked to be an interior designer, so you really got to try and sell this.
Okay, it livens up the room. It's a sunny... So sorry. That's a really hard question. Yes, is that enough?
Yeah, well, we can move on. How many ping pong balls do you think can fit in a Boeing 747?
Oh, I'd have to do a quick mathematical...
Yeah, go for it. I'm testing your problem-solving skills.
I think, so what is it, about 2 inches wide? I'd say about 9,850,000, give or take 2 or 3, depending if it had seats in it or not.
Think of the size of the Boeing 747,
yeah.
Size of the ping pong ball.
Good. Let me just see. How many? There'd be, 380 people that fit on a plane? So when you think about how many... is there a trick? Is this a trick?
You can have a stab in the dark. I'm just trying to assess how you, I guess, problem solve.
Well, okay, so just think of how many ping pong balls we'll say 50 times 380.
Why should someone have you in their business?
Oh, look, I think I bring a little bit of creativity and a little bit of pizzazz to what can be quite a difficult time, especially if they're building a house from the ground up for the first time. I think a lot of people have expectations of what they want, and I would like to try and incorporate... I think there's no end to the possibilities of imagination. So anything you can imagine in your mind, I could draw up the designs to actually build that.
I think just with because it's my passion. Can I answer that again? Sorry. Let's start again.
That's it. Thank you so much for coming in.
Matt, I really appreciate it. It's quicker and easier than I expected.
Thanks for your time.
Well, we did well there.
Yeah, no, you did well.
Well, I did amazingly well, but then you didn't seem to... I was surprised that you seem to get a little bit caught up.
I was very thrown.
Why?
Matt, can you tell us how we went? Oh, surely you've seen worse than me. Please tell me you've seen worse.
Hey, guys. Yeah, Jackie, you were very, very rusty, weren't you?
Yeah, completely.
Rusty.
Not prepared for those kind of questions. I thought you were going to just ask me about what kind of interiors I like. I didn't know I was going to be throwing ping pong ball questions. Is this what happens in the recruitment world?
Yeah, I mean, we've got to test, I guess, your ability, but also your problem-solving ability as well. So... Look, it's not... We try to make it as relaxing as possible, and I have seen some pretty bad interviews in my time. You were definitely up there with one of the worst.
Oh, wow. One of the worst.
Well, can I ask you, what is the right answer for the ping pong ball question then?
Look, you both were well off. It's 22,870,000.
But how do you come to that? I mean, how would you know that?
He figures it out.
Yes, but how?
Based on size.
Oh, yeah, look, how are you going to know that in a job interview when you've got you can't Google the size of a plane?
Now, arguing back, is that a good thing to do too, Matt, in the interview?
No. Once the interviewer starts talking, you need to hold your tongue.
Right.
No, look, it's supposed to test your ability, I guess, to be aware of, I guess, volume and space. So,
Matt, sorry. You know what I did wrong when I was calculating the ping pong balls? Because I said 9 million, right?
850,000.
Yeah. 9,850,000, I said.
Did you?
Yeah. What I was doing, I wasn't... Oh, what an idiot. I was only thinking of the top layer where people sit. I wasn't thinking of the bottom area of the fuselage.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
So 2 nines.
Yours was a stab in the dark.
I'm up there.
Let's face it, you lied throughout your whole interview with Matt. You just came off more confident.
Yeah, I did.
That's what it's about, isn't it?
So is the trick to getting a job lying through your teeth but being confident?
Yeah, I think it is. And Carl, you were confident in your answers, and I felt like you really just controlled the conversation. It was great. It was awesome to have a conversation with you.
Oh, really now?
A lot of people say that when I walk in the room, I suck up all the oxygen.
Yeah.
And
that's not
true.
a good thing.
Oh, isn't it?